Whether this is your first year maintaining a pool or you're a seasoned pool care veteran, every pool requires the same level of attention to keep the water clean, safe, and beautiful all season long. In this video, we'll go over a few pool maintenance tips for beginners while walking you through the 3 C's of pool care: circulation, cleaning, and chemistry. To kick it off, let's talk about the first C, circulation. Circulation is essential for distributing water balancing chemicals, sanitizing the water, filtering out dirt and debris, and preventing algae growth. For most pools, running your pool pump for at least 8 to 12 hours daily is enough to move all the pool water through the filter at least once per day. During periods of warm weather or high contamination, like after a pool party or severe weather, you may need to run the pump a little bit longer. As a general rule of thumb, you'll need to run a single-speed pump 1 hour per every 10 degrees of air temperature. For example, if the high temperature reaches 80 degrees Fahrenheit, you'd run a single-speed pump for about 8 hours. If the temperature reaches 100, you'd run it for 10 hours or more. Variable speed pumps are a little different. Most pools with variable speed pumps need to run for 3 to 4 hours on high speed, plus another 8 to 9 hours on low speed for optimum filtration. Pools with automatic suction side or pressure side pool cleaners, saltwater chlorine generators, pool heaters, or other equipment that depends on higher flow speeds may need a few adjustments to ensure sufficient runtime. Remember to check your pump strainer and skimmer baskets often and empty out any accumulated debris to avoid blockages in the suction lines. Also keep an eye on your filter pressure gauge and clean or backwash the filter as needed according to the manufacturer's recommendations. For most filters, you'll clean them whenever the pressure gauge reads 8 to 10 psi higher than the clean starting pressure. If the filter gets too dirty, it'll impact water flow and place more strain on your pump. Keep an eye on filtration and replace your cartridges, grids, or filter sand if it starts showing signs of damage or excessive wear. Here's one more circulation tip that's often overlooked. You should also angle your jets to ensure thorough circulation. Typically, the water should rotate clockwise around the pool with all the jets pointing left and slightly downward. Areas that don't get as much circulation are more prone to algae growth, so you may have to spend more time brushing the pool in those spots. That brings us to our second C of pool care, cleaning. A lot of pool owners minimize their pool cleaning duties with the help of an automatic pool cleaner. There are 3 types of removable cleaners. Suction side cleaners rely on the suction generated by your filter pump and hold debris in the skimmer and filter. Pressure side cleaners require water flow from the pressure side of your filter pump or the help of a separate booster pump to trap debris inside an onboard canister. Robotic cleaners, the third type, are completely self-contained and don't rely on your pump or filter system to operate. There are pros and cons to each type of cleaner. However, the most important thing to remember is that while automatic cleaners help reduce cleaning time, they don't completely replace the need for manual cleaning. Skimming large debris off the water surface helps reduce the amount of debris that ends up in the pool skimmer basket or clogging up the pool cleaner, so this should be done as often as possible. At least once a week, thoroughly brush all pool surfaces to loosen dirt and algae. Not only does this keep your pool looking nice and clean, but it also releases those contaminants to be filtered out, broken down, or picked up by the pool cleaner. Pay close attention to corners, steps, and other areas of low circulation that the pool cleaner might miss. Finally, a manual vacuum comes in handy for fast spot cleaning or major cleanups, such as when opening your pool for the season or when vacuuming dead algae or flocculant to the waste setting if your filter has a multi-port valve. Now we're ready for the third and final C, chemistry. This one can sometimes entail a bit of uncertainty for people, but maintaining water chemistry doesn't have to be a challenge. There are 3 classes of chemicals. First, you have the water balancers, made for adjusting the different aspects of water chemistry. Second, every well-maintained pool has a daily sanitizer and a weekly shock treatment to maintain a clean and healthy pool. And third, there are specialty chemicals to help address specific pool needs. These chemicals help with everything from stain and scale to algae treatments, and from cleaning up cloudy water to reducing evaporation, among other scenarios. To get started, you just need to test the water. We suggest testing the water at least once a week, but more frequent testing may be necessary in some situations, like after a weather event or a pool party. Keep a water test kit or test strips on hand for routine water testing at least once or twice a week. Water testing measures water balance, which is important for protecting your pool and equipment against damage, ensuring swimmer comfort, and allowing your chlorine to work most effectively. Most basic test kits include things like pH, total alkalinity, calcium hardness, cyanuric acid, and chlorine levels. For more precise and comprehensive results, just bring a water sample to your local Leslie's. We offer a free in-store AccuBlue water test that looks at 10 different areas of water chemistry, including all those we just mentioned, plus metal content, phosphates, and total dissolved solids or salt levels. The best part about getting a free AccuBlue water test is the customized step-by-step water treatment plan that comes with it. Whether you're just learning the ropes or you've maintained your own pool for years, the AccuBlue treatment plan helps eliminate the guesswork for the products, dosages, and order of application needed to treat the water. For more info about the ins and outs of water balancing, check out the resources linked in this video's description. Once the pool is balanced, it's important to keep the water sanitized to break down contaminants in the water, prevent algae, and protect swimmers against waterborne illnesses. Many pool owners use stabilized chlorine tablets as a daily sanitizer because they're easy to use and provide a consistent level of chlorine throughout the week as the tablets dissolve. Use a daily sanitizer to help maintain a consistent free chlorine level between 1 and 4 parts per million, or 2 to 4 parts per million if your cyanuric acid levels are higher than 50 parts per million. In addition, a weekly shock treatment can help break down contaminants in your pool and keep your chlorine working efficiently. The type of shock used depends on maintenance needs and current chlorine levels. If your free available chlorine level is at least 2 parts per million or higher, using a non-chlorine oxidizer like Leslie's Fresh and Clear can help break down non-living organic contaminants in the water, break down and prevent inorganic chloramines, and reduce chlorine demand in your pool. You can also swim in as soon as 15 minutes after application. If chlorine levels are a little low, or you need to give your pool an extra sanitizing boost, using a chlorine pool shock like Leslie's Power Powder Plus is the way to go. No matter what type of chemical you add to the pool, there are a few ground rules to keep in mind. Always read and follow all product label instructions for safe handling, storage, application, dosing, and wait times before swimming or adding other chemicals. It's important that you never mix chemicals. Most chemicals require the pump to run on high during and after application to help distribute them throughout the pool. The product label will have all the information you're looking for, and that's all there is to it. If you have specific questions about pool care and maintenance, the experts at Leslie's are here to help. From our free in-store services and expertise to our online resource center and pool care videos, we can answer virtually any question you have about keeping your pool clean, safe, and beautiful all year long. Remember to comment or hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And for more helpful tricks and tips on pool care, subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit our resource center at lesliespool.com.